Man, we have no other than the man himself. The man of the hour. You know we say he's special, but it really is special. No other than CFT.
Yeah.
What's up with it, brother?
Hey, man. Ready to talk some camp, man. We actually got some news, man. That's what I'm enjoying about the last week. We got real ball to talk about. We ain't got hypotheticals no more.
Yeah, all the hypothetical is done. It's done.
Yeah.
So, so how you feeling, CFT? Because, see, everybody that follow you knows that you're a realist, but you're also a glass half full. In these down times, you know, there's some fans that's still mad and hurt, rightfully so, over Green Bay and a lack of getting to a divisional game at least, or a championship game. Make us feel a little bit better. Just what's on your mind?
No, I mean, look, listen. At the end of the day, everybody needs to take a deep breath, take a step back, realize that the Cowboys still at their core are a better team than majority teams in the NFL.
Right.
I know that in light of what happened in that playoff game and the lack of movement in the offseason, it made you feel like Micah, Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and Dak Prescott aren't on the team anymore. But they are.
Right.
So our core is super intact. Another one of our generals is coming back in Trayvon Diggs, which is super important. And I would like to say something as simple as Trayvon Diggs returning is more important than Dorrance Armstrong and Dante Fowler leaving.
Yeah.
I know people don't want to feel like that, but it's true. It's not that I don't want to improve the team. That's a separate conversation. But people got to stop acting like we're on the same level as who's a really, really struggling team. Let's just say the Carolina Panthers.
Right.
That's what everybody swears that we are. No disrespect to them. It's just they got to build, and we got to critique. I mean, we got to not critique. We got to kind of tweak things, basically.
Yeah.
So we got to tweak things. We don't got to build from complete scratch. We got small areas to address, like defensive tackle. We don't got to address like the majority of the side of a ball. So it's just different.
You know? Yeah, and that's not even glass half full. That's just honest and very just.
It's just real. Like I ain't got to.
Your team was 12-5 3 times.
Yeah. Your quarterback is a second team All-Pro. Like it's not fake. This isn't a drill. This is real life.
We got 3 players in the top 20.
Yeah, like I get it. You mad. And
right.
I ain't gonna tell nobody not to be mad. It is what it is. I'm gonna let y'all, you know what I'm saying, do y'all. But you're not gonna come tell me that what I see ain't a dominant team. You know, because I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna tell us how we can't beat the Browns. And that's what the next month is about to be about.
Right.
And just like last year, when they released that little poster with Daniel Jones the Giant and all the Cowboys players as ants, and it was a whole campaign of the Giants have arrived, and then we dropped 40-0 on them, and it was like, we knew the Cowboys was good, and I ain't letting that roll this year. There's a lot of people talking crazy right now, and I'm keeping receipts.
Yeah, man. I'm team messy like you. Listen, because people deserve it, bro. People really go deserve this messiness that's going to be unleashed. But I also have a feeling wrong, and I'm just keeping it real. All this pessimism that's in the air, once we get into real battles, watch all the fans start roaring back. Like, for real.
I know they're ready to roar back. I saw our first round pick yesterday have a good rep or two versus Micah Parsons, and I seen the effect of positivity ripple through the fan base. It was to the point where I had to step back. All right, everybody might be taking it too far.
Wait.
And I was hyped too.
Bro.
The pendulum swung too far. I was like, all right, man, he ain't all pro yet. Relax.
Whoa, you telling boys to relax? Ooh.
I was hyped too, but I had to calm myself down. Like, all right, y'all go. You know what? They done pissed Micah off. Micah went out there today and apparently had a great day. So you see.
So let's go ahead and kick it off. So
yeah.
I definitely would say, hey, also dope hat. by the way.
Oh, appreciate you.
That purple Dallas, you clowning today. You clowning today.
I gotta stand out, and you know the Omega Psi Phi thing. So I'm gonna find my ways to rep within repping. So I'm, you know what I mean.
Nah, you snuck that on us, man. That's dope.
Clarence Hill would appreciate it. You gotta do it a little bit.
Yeah, you might need to send them that one. Yeah. I ain't no hater, so when you get it right, I'ma tell you. You know what I mean?
Some Cowboys fans have no idea about it, so they be confused. Why you wearing purple? I don't feel like explaining it. Just know.
I'm gonna give the OG the close up. That boy got the purple Dallas, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Say, man. Okay. All right, back to ball.
Yes,
back
sir.
to ball. Cause see, this is the deal. This is the deal that I want to go through with you, and I know me and you finna have a good time, man. A lot of people showing you a lot of love in the chat as well, man. Y'all know
Appreciate that.
Rome is a GOAT for sure.
Let's talk about practice, because they were put on the pads for the first time, and Bobby, you had your absolute clear standout.
Yeah, it was Tyler Guyton, and he was not. When they put on the pads, he was not with the first team right away. It was Chuma Edoga, and it wasn't even subbing in from there. It wasn't even Tyler Guyton. When somebody would sub in with the first team, it was Awesome Richards. Well, Edoga ends up getting hurt a little bit, get a little banged up, and was pulled off to the side, was working with the trainer. And during that point, it was Tyler Guyton then stepping in with the first team. I was really disappointed because I had told you guys leading into practice, like, the only thing I wanted to get was Guyton versus Parsons one-on-ones. And when they were doing offensive line and defensive line drills, they moved Guyton on the other end of the field, and he didn't get a chance. So
Guyton was the standout player.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you a real question. Is Guyton looking like he gonna be that long line of first round elites, or has Micah Parsons lost too much weight?
I'll say this. I don't think Micah's lost too much weight. I don't feel like Micah turned on. Look, there's gears. There's. I'm a veteran. I know how to win. This is camp. I'm gonna give you a little speed rush, see where you at. And he probably was surprised, like, oh, Duke got you prepared. The two things can be true. I think Tyler Guyton can be in the lineage of. He has the potential, because it is not just because of skill or talent. His potential is coming from something that a lot of people didn't give him credit for. It's work ethic. And it's the same thing like with our quarterback. Tyler Guyton just has shown me through example. This ain't me overhyping it. That boy been working since he got drafted. He wanted. And sometimes your want can be better than somebody else's talent. It's a lot of talented people that don't go nowhere in life. He wants it. I can see he wants it. He out there working. You know what I'm saying? And if he gonna keep that work ethic, oh yeah, he'll work his way into, like, I'm not gonna say all pro because you gotta earn that, but he'll definitely work his way into a legitimate high-end NFL starter. No question. Perfect. Everybody expected him to be put in a blender when Micah Parsons stepped in front of him and D-Law stepped in front of him. And all I've heard is that he's held his own. And that's all I'm excited about.
Everybody did expect the blender.
But why can't, this is what I gotta ask, boss. Everybody
listening.
in the chat, y'all can respond.
I'm listening.
Why can't we be excited about him holding his own and showing progress without people saying you overhyping him? Why we can't never just be legitimately excited that our first round pick looks like a first round pick? It's like, as Cowboys fans, we gotta have it one way or another. It's either you're overhyping it or you're too down on it. We can't just be level-headed just saying, yo, he was a first-round prospect. We drafted him. A lot of us were out on him. He put in work. He showed us that I am not going to be a detriment to this team. And let's just be excited about that. The other stuff he'll earn if he can get there. That's it. Just let him work. He got a whole month till the season starts. He off to a good start. But I'm not out here saying, yo, he better than Tyron Smith ever looked. Like, some people tripping. It's just that Micah Parsons went out there and gave him some speed rush. And there's, like, I would say this, there's at least 50% of the tackles in the league that can't even stay in front of that.
Right. Hold on, man. You know I'm teasing, so let me go and get to it.
I didn't think we were going to get anything with Parsons yesterday, and it was still somewhat limited because, boy, they are moving Micah around a lot on defense in these practices. Micah is
Man, we need to talk about that too.
not in the same place anytime. There's a lot of different times where DeMarcus Lawrence is on the ground and Micah Parsons is standing up behind him and they're rushing on the same side. And so he's moving around doing a lot of different things, but we got a good 4 or 5 reps yesterday of Guyton versus Parsons, and Micah couldn't do a thing. And
it was impressive.
It was very impressive. That dude is so athletic, Tyler Guyton, and so strong.
And so big.
And yeah, he's
a monster.
Massive. And so it's one of those things where when you see him out there, it's like, man, there's going to be some bumps and bruises along the way. He had, I think, 2 or 3 straight reps early in practice with the second team where he just missed his assignment. He got up and he did he was the clapper. He's the guy who you never want to be the guy after play-ins who goes and does that whole thing, and he did 3 of those in a row. And so early on in practice, it was not looking like a great day, but when the time came and he needed to stand up across from Micah Parsons, he was dominant. Micah could do absolutely nothing. It was starting to frustrate him. And, of course, I saw already there was a little bit of the covering fire from some Micah fans who jumped on there, and there were 2 takes.
Oh, wait. Hold on, let me get to what he said, man, real quick. We're going to talk about it.
Got yesterday. Micah's going half speed. He's not even trying to beat him. Or, boy, well, this doesn't make me feel good about Tyler Guyton. This is concerning. What's wrong with Micah? Why is Micah not beating him? Micah is clearly having problems.
Tyler Smith, I thought, gave John.
All right, I'm going to get off of that, man, but
That's all good.
Great news, but see, wrong. See, this is why I come for you, man, because you balance. Like, you already came in the gate like, pause. Like, it's gonna be some growing pains still, but
he's supposed to grow.
That's a fantastic start. But this is the thing, bro. You know, I'm gonna go keep it real. I feel way better after looking at Micah Parsons from today.
Yeah, look, man, there are gears, especially when you become a veteran. There are gears. Put it like this. I've heard you say, I like when Dak play a little angry.
Yeah.
I've heard you say it. Dak come out there, sometimes he be a little too happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
But then when he get pissed after he throw an interception or something, and that's for everybody in the chat that hate that, you know, sometimes it just it flips a switch. I think Micah Parsons went out there, and I think he was trying yesterday. But there's still, you can be trying hard, and there's still a level of like, you done pissed me off now. And Micah Parsons is a competitor. I've seen him race Tyreek Hill and think he could outrun him. Like, he's a competitor. He went home, turned on some YouTube clips, went on Twitter, and saw people saying, whoa, what's wrong with Micah? And he probably didn't go to sleep. I went to tomorrow. Like, he came out there today like, okay. And he came out there, and I haven't seen as many clips. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, this is what I think, boss. Sometimes when they don't show clips of certain people, it's for a reason. Like, sometimes, like, we're getting a lot of clips now because it's camp, but, like, there were times during, like, OTAs and stuff where I was, like, they was making sure they was talking about Trey Lance and showing him some clips and stuff like that before the recent stuff.
Yeah.
And then it'd be real quiet on Dak. Yeah, Dak had a solid day. I'm like,
yeah.
And after Tyler Guyton had such a good day yesterday, trust and believe that, I'm not saying it was a mandate, but the media wasn't necessarily excited to come back and just say, Micah wrecked practice. I had to dig a little bit for that one. But Micah did have a good day. He had a good day, and it probably was because he was pissed. And don't be mad. Your all-pro defensive end came and showed improved.
Yeah,
it's good for them. It's good for all of them.
Let me show you some clips real quick because a lot of people was looking at the quarterback. Look at Micah coming off the edge. I'm gonna show you a couple of them. They labeled it sack, but look at this. Look. Did you see it? Let me get your label out the way.
He would have decleated Dak.
Man, look what everybody look at that guy number 11. Look at his hands.
That
man, that bend and speed and burst and hands. Bro, why?
But he would have hit that.
Yeah. Ooh, bro, he moving. Dom Chuma is dead.
Look. Go back. I don't know if you can slow it down, but look. Watch his hands. Everybody need to watch Micah's hands. That's the difference between rookie Micah,
them hands,
and watch his hand fight. He couldn't even. And that's the type of thing that he didn't give to Guyton yesterday. He just was speed rushing. But when you lock in as I'm gonna call him a vet. When you lock in as a vet, that toolbox get opened up. You go to fix something and you pull out the wrong wrench, and whatever you're trying to fix ain't working right, and you go back in the tool. I know what to use. I'm telling you, today he went to the tool because Micah can beat people just off pure speed. But today I think he went back into his toolbox. All right, y'all think that I'm just a speed rusher? Okay, I bet you today he was in his bag, and I done seen him with his one of those hop skip moves before. Like, he got a bag now. It ain't just speed rushing like when he was young.
Yeah, he looked like he went to work on his bag. Today. Look at this one.
And the thing is, it's the way he closes. Like, you know how you round off a rush? Watch how he closes it. It's almost like a sharp, like, it's like a catacorner turn. Like, he closes, he don't round off his rush like he used to as a rookie. He get on that back hip and then he closes.
Man.
Oh, Dover just turned it a full circle like a pirouette, and he already was around. Watch.
God. Say, man, it ain't too many people that can do anything with that.
It ain't nobody that can. Look, man, Myles Garrett can't turn the corner that quick. And Myles Garrett is a beast. But it's Micah's physique. He built differently than most pass rushers. You know?
Yeah.
Like put like this, certain people got certain techniques. You see Nick Bosa when he rush, he almost look like he laying down when he come out of his stance. Because that's just the way he rushes. Micah don't even get in the three-point stance. It's just pure out. He fires out like a rocket. It's crazy.
Now,
and then you look
stay off Dak. Stay off from Micah.
Watch this play again. Watch Nealon.
Yeah, Nealon look good too.
He just carried Terrence Steele back with one arm.
And that's Terrence Steele, bro.
Terrence Steele ain't weak.
No, he is not weak, bro. Yeah, hey, listen, bro. I don't see how people can watch these clips and not get excited. I know we was mad about Green Bay, but bro, I'm seeing something, bro. I'm seeing something on both sides of the ball, bro.
Let me give everybody a little bit of something while I'm in here. Your vision with watching clips will get better, because when I first started doing this 4 years ago, I was trash. I almost like I would look at what the person that posted the clip is telling me to look at.
Yeah.
But over time, I grab the clip and I look at it with my own eyes.
Right.
So anybody out there that be like, I'm not a film watcher, you don't necessarily have to be a film expert. Just know that it's going to grow over time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I can look at that stuff right now. I'm supposed to be watching Micah. I can watch 2 or 3 players almost at once.
Right.
And look for different things. So it'll grow to get better. I'm still learning, but I'm able to decipher. It ain't as much chaos anymore. It used to be chaos.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah, because those clips, those first clips we showed of Micah, if you go look at what's labeled from John Machota on his Twitter, he talking about the receivers. So you just had to notice Micah, to your point.
Yeah, you got to know what you're looking for. And look, it gets, especially with the All-22, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Which is why All-22 exists. But these clips, you can still find gems. You just gotta watch. And I don't fancy myself. You know that. I'm not a film guru. I just enjoy watching the clips and pulling out what I see. Like, oh, okay, I see Nealon going out there. Like if we can tonight, you know what I'm saying? If we can maybe talk about running backs for like 5 minutes. I can say certain things I've thought. I went and pulled a clip from Nathaniel Pete. I pulled a clip from Royce Freeman. I pulled a clip from Rico Dowdle. And I pulled a clip from Zeke. And I was just watching how they were hitting the hole. And I can pull positives from all of them for different things. Like, because I see a lot of people saying, man, Zeke would have been tackled right there. I seen the hate on Zeke. It's still out there, boss.
Yeah, it's out there.
It's out there. But people don't understand that Zeke, if the Cowboys are smart, he gonna be more situational and put into the right situations. You're not just gonna go out there and give Zeke, put him in bad situations where you're just like, all right, man, be 2016 Zeke. That would be stupid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you use him properly, he got a lot more juice in the tank. It's just about how you use him.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
It's like CeeDee. People say, you know, just line CeeDee up at the X and let him run against bracket coverage and just beat everybody. Or you can be smart and move him around. Ain't this a game of matchups?
Yeah.
You can have matchups with your running backs too.
Yeah. Did you hear what
My fault.
Steven said
I know
yesterday? No, you good. Did you hear what Steven said yesterday? Where he basically...
No.
Let me play this clip, bro. I wasn't planning on doing this, but since you're talking about running back, and I know that's something that's you pass.
See, everybody, look, there's two positions, man, D tackle, running back, that I'm just going to keep my eye on.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely heavy
We working out
on...
Lawson, though. We working out Lawson, so I'm happy they're addressing DN quickly.
Yeah, I wish they would handle DT as quick as they always keeping their eye on that.
I think they got this, boss. They waiting for these cuts. They're waiting. That's why they ain't signed nobody yet. They're waiting for the massive cut. They got their eyes on somebody. They could have signed Limbo Joseph last week, bro. They just waiting to see if they can catch a gem when the teams do cuts.
I don't trust them.
Because there's no way they think that we're straight at D tackle. They ain't crazy.
Oh no, man. I don't
You think they're a little crazy?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you why I think they crazy, bro. That Gallup, it's hot. Gallup was gipping around, and what was they doing, bro? Oh, he's gonna be ready to play. That dude was gipping.
Yeah, but this ain't even like me saying that because they're gonna start Mozzie. They're gonna start Mozzie. I've already let that be.
Right.
But I'm talking about just signing someone else, like for depth. Because Carl Davis ain't that. No, come on, Carl. No disrespect to Carl Davis, man.
Yeah, man.
I ain't mad at Carl Davis. I ain't mad at Justin Rogers. He got drafted in the 7th round, and he just gonna do his best.
No,
but
wrong.
You don't.
It's so bad
no
they got
else.
Nealon playing DT because it's not enough of them. That's bad.
That's what they're gonna piss me off. They're gonna make our defensive end into a D tackle. That's what's gonna make.
They doing it. They literally doing that right now. Nealon said it. Bobby Belt said it. Nealon said it. I can pull that clip.
They also said over the summer that they was gonna have Golson and Junior Fuoku playing 3-tech. I ain't like that neither.
Yeah.
So,
All right, hold on. We gonna come back to that. Let's go back to running back.
And then that tight end group strong too in terms of our weapons, and it's great to have Zeke back out there again. And the Freeman guy's really impressed. A guy that we were just talking about it last night at the scout dinner. Is what in the hell was he doing? Sitting around out there. Interesting guy to just have been sitting there. And he's a great 2-3 combination in terms of what he can do as a backup. He's got big, thick guy, and he's a hell of a special teams player as well. But he'll be a good addition, and I think a great compliment to Zeke. And then we'll let these young guys between the Ricos and the Maliks and those guys battle it out.
Man, Roma, am I tripping?
Let me say something.
Did he basically say they fighting for the scraps? Because he basically just said, I see Zeke and I see Freeman and everybody else battling for the scraps. Did I hear that right?
Hey, I'm gonna say something to the Boss Cowboy community that a lot of y'all been over my channel, so y'all already heard. And I know it's sacrilegious, but listen, man, I ain't out on Freeman.
Yeah,
Freeman has some solid, like he's played solid. I know everybody gonna get mad. I'm more out on Rico than Freeman because running back is more than just speed.
Yeah,
Rico is faster than Freeman, sure. But running back is a lot about vision and knowing what you're doing. And you know that. That's why I like Zeke. He got better vision than most of these backs.
Yeah.
People just think it's all about just burst. It's speed and normal. It's the same way with linebacker. That's another conversation.
Yeah.
And I feel like when they're watching coaches' tape, they're watching their All-22, they're probably noticing that Freeman has better vision. Because Rico, this is my problem with Rico Dowdle. And I'll take the injuries out. When we had Zeke and Pollard, right?
Mm-hmm.
all Pollard did most of that year was make you say, do we need Zeke? Whether it was sacrilegious or not. Right. Pollard would have moments where you'll say, because it was a 2-back room, and every once in a while Pollard would break something to do something, you'd be like, yo, I don't know if we need Zeke. Right. Now that was wrong in the long run, but I'm just saying when there's opportunity.
Right.
Last year, if you say it out loud, who was our top 2 backs? Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle. Without a question. Right?
Right.
Not one time last year, and all these people that love Rico, and I'm not trying to be mean to Rico, I'm just saying, there was not one time last year no one said, yo, I don't know if we need Pollard. This is before he left. You can't, there's no Rico game. There's no, like, remember that one game where he went crazy? And he had opportunities all year. I had people say, well, he got nicked up. That don't make me excited either.
I mean, because it just was surprising to me to hear Steven talk about Freeman like that.
And he dropped a nugget that should have solidified it for everybody. Whenever you hear a coach say he's good at one thing and he's also good at special teams. He might as well say he ain't going nowhere.
Right.
When you will, not only are you, when you're willing to do both, and the owner brings up that you're good at it, it's like, oh, you're taking his punch. What people need to realize is this: when the preseason happens, the only person that's going to not dress, and y'all need to just get over it right now, is going to be Ezekiel Elliott. They're not going to sit Rico Dowdle. I don't think he's got that type of stature yet. So when they're all running, Rico Dowdle, he just said, if you listen to the clip again, matter of fact, I'm going to have you do, I ain't trying to tell you how to do the show. Play it again. Watch him say, Rico and the other backs need to fight for it.
Out dinner is, what in the hell was he doing? The Freeman guy is really impressed. A guy that, we were just talking about it last night at the scout dinner is, what in the hell was he doing, sitting around out there? Interesting guy to just have been sitting there. And, he's a great 2-3 combination in terms of what he can do as a backup. He's got, big, thick guy, and he's a hell of a special teams player as well. But he'll be a good addition, and I think a great compliment to Zeke. And then we'll let these young guys, between the Ricos and the Maliks and those guys, battle it out.
He said it right there.
He said
it might have been a Freudian slip. He said he'll be a great compliment to Zeke. He's our big, thick back to go with Zeke, so it's like Thunder and Thunderer.
No, you're right. Thunder and Thunderer.
Thunder
you're right.
And Thunderer.
You're right. You're right. Perfectly said. Yeah.
And all they're looking for is somebody with a little flash. Now, that might be Rico. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, do not be surprised if after the cuts, because the Cowboys is waiting to go shopping again. After the cuts, if they can get a little speed, if like Israel Abanikanda from the Jets get cut, or Mostert get cut, or somebody got a little juice, Rico need to look over his shoulder because he has not done enough. I know he run hard, but everybody out there playing hard. Playing hard ain't going to get it done. I watched you all last year, and you did not make me say, I don't know if, I never had a chance where I said, you know what, this could be his backfield. Like, I just did it, and you can call me mean or a hater or whatever people want, because I know everybody think I'm just out on him. I just want him to show me something. So it's camp. You about to show me something. And over the last couple of days, people have said he got a little bit of burst. That ain't enough. It just ain't enough. So I want to see something like he just got to show me more. I know that's messed up.
Nah, I mean.
And I'm super optimistic, boss. I don't even come here to hate on nobody.
I like Rico.
I'm trying to keep it real as possible.
A lot. I think he got a lot of juice. But at the same time, ain't nothing you didn't say that's not completely fair. Right? Like, because you really didn't see enough. You saw flashes, but you didn't see it in the volume that we need to see it to fully trust it. I like what I saw between the 20s.
If you go out there and show out versus the Browns, I will do a whole live stream and apologize. Like, I was wrong. I have no problem saying I was wrong.
Yeah, I saw some juice. I saw some juice, but no, it's too. I need to see more. I think that's fair.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But like this, everybody saw flashes from Jake Ferguson, right? The year before last.
Right.
He
they still drafted Schoon. To your point.
But then this year, he did. Jake
he
Ferguson
solidified.
defended it.
Yeah.
It ain't nobody even bringing up tight end one. They know the deal.
Yeah. It's blasphemy.
So that's my point. Go take the spot.
Right.
Look, CeeDee Lamb. Y'all don't know if you're number one. You ain't gonna hear nobody else. CeeDee Lamb went out there and was like, let me let y'all know something.
Oh, that's RIP now. See, that's RIP. That question, that's dead.
Remember, I was on the front line when people used to tell me I was wrong. So I need Rico to make me be like, what did Shaq say? Oh, I'm sorry. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Ooh.
He ain't made me say it yet.
Yeah.
You got to make me say it.
Yeah. So hold on. Let's keep going because it's something else that's positive that I'm seeing. That's very positive that I'm seeing. Check this out.
Stephen Jones gave an update to San Antonio radio on both the contracts. Quote, right now the ball is in Dak's court, and we are waiting to hear from them. We keep having multiple exchanges with CeeDee. He actually sent us something late Sunday. We continue to grind away on it. I would characterize both negotiations as very cordial and upbeat. We're optimistic that we'll continue to work towards getting something done. So the ball's in Dak's court to respond to something that they've thrown out, and CeeDee's people have thrown their counteroffer towards the Joneses. I have never recalled Stephen Jones giving this type of update of the back and forth of who have thrown their counteroffer towards the Joneses. I have never recalled Stephen Jones giving this type of update to the Joneses. I have never recalled Stephen Jones giving this type of update of the back and forth of whose counter it is, who's sent the latest information. I've never recalled that.
Pressure. He feels pressure. Pressure. He feels pressure.
That.
Pressure. He feels pressure.
That.
Pressure. He feels pressure.
They're negotiating through the public. Simple as that. It seems like they're negotiating through the public. It's at this point, it's like, guys, fans just want to hear it that it's done. Or in some cases with Dak, they want to hear it's not done. But with Lamb, with Micah, I mean, just about everybody wants to see it done, and I think most want to see it done with Dak too, because you want your team to. What you don't want is having a bunch of guys out there on 1-year deals playing selfish football.
Ooh, he hit that on the head. He said that perfect. He said that last part perfect. Shout out to Star, because Star was the first person I heard say that. She was the first person to really bring that, because I wasn't even seeing it. I'm being honest, I wasn't seeing it at first. Star said Monday we did a show together, and she was like, "Boss, she said I've never seen," and I was like, "You right."
Nah, they usually real close knit. Like, they're feeling. I'm gonna tell you. I said this to Tuck. Shout out to my brother Jay Tuck, and shout out to Star.
Shout out to Tuck, Star.
The Jones family wanted to come into this offseason and put pressure on everybody. I do feel like that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to put the pressure on Dak. We're going to put the pressure on Micah and the team and 1-year deals and Mike Zimmer and Mike McCarthy. And sometimes the energy you put out is the energy you get back. They were so busy putting the pressure on everybody, they woke up and realized, our fan base got apathy. And you sometimes cannot. It's like you can't see the forest for the trees. I'm sorry to sound old. That's a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? They're not paying attention to what's right in front of them because they're so arrogant. They're like, it can't be. And them stands look a little wispy. It's not normal. And it ain't picked up the right national steam. But my point is this:
it's picking up now.
It's picking up slightly, and they know it. And they want us to be naive. They want us to be gullible. They just want us to. This ain't 1994 where everything is ran through the newspaper and you control the narrative. This right here controls narratives. And we all got one. And we all, as Boss say, your voice matters. We all can shift the narrative with our phone. Instantly.
You
know what I'm saying? So my point is this. Unlike back in the day, where they could just control the narrative. Ain't nothing wrong with our stands. Ain't nothing wrong with our tickets. Or ain't nothing wrong with our sales and everything like that. They're feeling the pressure to put a product out there that makes people want to buy in. It's still about business.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was more about winning, but it's still about business.
It is.
And yeah, you might have got your shareholders to rebuy their PSLs and stuff like that. And you might have had like your corporate sponsors come and renew their season tickets. But Jay Tuck was telling me, it's like, oh man, everybody that's season ticket holders ain't excited.
Mm-hmm. So
the pressure is on them, and now you're hearing them do stuff like, yeah, we've been negotiating. You know, that's why I wouldn't be surprised, bro, if they don't do some goodwill signings in the next couple of weeks.
I said the same thing. See, this is the time that where we should now start saying what we want to see. Because they listening. Yeah. He is giving day by day updates. Oh, we gave them the proposal. It's on the way back. It's on their court. Go ahead.
Remember that crazy Justin Simmons rumor a couple weeks ago?
Hold on real quick. My boy Hen in the house. Real quick. What's up, my boy Hen? I want to say what's up. I see Hen in the house. What's up, OG?
What's going on?
What you said? What was going around?
Remember that crazy Justin Simmons rumor that floated around about 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, why would we go get Justin Simmons?
Yeah.
Because that's the type of signing where it might not make complete sense, but right now, you got a very, very, very melancholy, apathetic fan base.
Right.
You sign Dak Prescott, you sign CeeDee Lamb, you give us a Justin Simmons, you get us some D tackles, and we all back in.
Yup. Facts.
Y'all gonna be pouring sugar in the Kool-Aid with me, cut fruit up.
Me too. you telling me you not? Boy, I know you.
I'll be making Kool-Aid now. I'm that fan. I'm sipping Kool-Aid, and we losing players. But you know I'm a special type of person.
Hold on real quick, bro. I gotta clap it up. I'm on Rose. I'll be making Kool-Aid. We losing players.
Hey man, we lost Sam Williams and get well Sam Williams, you know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, I was like, but Nealon just gonna step it up. Like, that's me. And I'm that dude.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that I'm not the other fan that's like, yo, I'm not naive or gullible. I just look at our players and got faith in them.
Right.
That don't mean I wouldn't take a look, and I'm not. Put like this. I ain't trying to start nothing. But you like, why would we need Justin Simmons? Because Justin Simmons would come on this roster right now and be the best safety. It is what it is. This is the dog eat dog. The NFL ain't about, it's not for long.
Yeah.
So if you ain't definitively better than a player, it is what it is. Rise or sink. And if they brought that.
So where I was,
I'm just saying, if you brought somebody like onto this team,
like a
then you got a surplus of safety. Then you trade your safety and go get you a D tackle. This ain't that different.
Man, see, man. Listen, oh man, I see.
I want to
go talk about this, but I'm gonna bring it up because since you brought up safety, I've been noticing something wrong on these clips.
Yeah,
the backup safety's been the one getting the ball.
I know. I'll tell you one thing. People need to realize this. And this ain't got nothing to do. I don't got no hate for Malik Hooker. Great player. Has resurrected his career till he came to Dallas. But when you on a team with great players, you don't piss off the great players. And I don't know if him and my man number 11 that close right now. So I'm telling you right now, a trigger can get pulled at any given moment, and nobody should be shocked. It was like, oh, they signed Justin Simmons. Oh, they traded Malik for Bridgeway.
Say,
don't trip.
Israel out there getting picks in one-on-one, bro.
Israel out there balling.
They getting picks.
Wanye is the best safety on the team.
Right? Man, say them boys. It's the backup safeties clowning, bro.
Let me rephrase that. Wanye is the most physically gifted safety on the team. I think Malik still got a better football mind. I ain't gonna just downplay Malik Hooker like he be a bad player. Malik Hooker's an animal. He's running green dot at one point. Yeah. So he knows the defense. My point is this: new regime, and you know how it is, man. Your sponsors lead a building. You might want to tiptoe.
Israel,
Izzy got an interception today.
Man, listen to Izzy too. I'm gonna play it. I don't know if I listen to him though. Listen to what he.
Let's fucking go! I'm through this shit, nigga.
What?
Mm-hmm.
But it's I'm through this shit, nigga.
Let's go, Izzy, man. Y'all got Izzy messed up, man. That boy said, I do this.
That's what we need. And you know what's funny, boss? I hate to go full circle, like round it out. Don't it feel good to see in camp it's true battles? Like, not like for play battles. Like, there's a team in the Northeast that wear green that's trying to get this whole campaign of our offense ain't made no mistakes. I'm peeping. They count training camp touchdowns and showing us completion percentage from training camp. And I don't care about all that. I heard today one of the dopest things ever. I heard that the first team offense, that Mike McCarthy and them kicked the first team offense like starters in versus second team defense, right? And to prove a point, and I think it was in the red zone. I forgot where it was at.
Yeah, they had a lot of red zone today.
But I heard that when we flipped and put the second team offense in, I heard that Zimmer sent the first team defense back in. I know that sounds like, what does that even mean? That means that the competition is not just between position groups, it's coaches. That's my type of petty. That's my type of petty. That's iron sharpens iron. Mike Zimmer said, oh, that's what we doing? All right, yo, Micah, get back out there. Micah like, hey, dog, Cooper Beebe on the field. I know. Get back out there. I like that type of petty because it's not with malice. It's just that lets me know we about to battle. It's turn August tomorrow. We about to battle till game 1. We gonna have each other sharp. Like Micah coming back today with a vengeance.
Yeah, Micah went crazy. He went crazy today.
Yeah, but it let me know like Dak Prescott ain't out there having no easy day without CeeDee.
Yeah.
I heard the other day he threw like 2 picks in the practice.
Yeah.
They trying to embarrass Dak.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Dak came back firing today. Dak had a good day today.
Yeah. Yeah, Dak did. And we gonna look at some Dak throws. And you know me and you gonna talk about Dak. If anybody gonna talk about Dak and Trey, y'all gotta listen to Roman, your boy boss. We got you.
I already dropped the Dak. I dropped the Dak video before I jumped on here. You gonna get these clips today. Especially when they dropped him at 16th. In the top 100. And look, check this out.
We gotta talk about that too, man. You dropping too many topics too fast. Like one at a time.
Bro, I told you to drought over. It's 15 million things to talk about.
Nah, for real. You know what? I promise you I can't get through all these clips. I can't. It's literally too much to talk about. It is. But check this out. Check out Israel right quick. Boy, I peep it. Israel go throw the ball at Dak. Look at Izzy. He go throw the ball at Dak. Here, Dak. And Dak threw it back. Like that. I love it. I'm talking. I love it. He run up to Dak and give him the ball. Man, do your thing, Izzy. Ooh.
It's like Trayvon last year. But Dak breathed that environment. Dak says last year when everybody act like Trayvon Diggs and Dak was mad at each other and he didn't respect Dak. Dak was like, nah, I want them to come at me. And like you know what I'm saying? Don't take it easy on me. And you know what though? But last year, remember when that fight broke out? I don't know if you remember. Remember when the fight between Micah and
it was the center, Broaddus.
But you see when Dak stepped up, when it got serious, everybody listened before. So it's a whole lot of down respect. Dak was like, everybody chill out. They was like, all right, Ford, you got it.
Yeah.
So it's level. They respect Ford, but when it's time to play, is he gonna throw the ball? And I'm like, yo, show me something.
Right.
And then Dak gonna come back and drop a dime on you, like a couple of dots today. And you go like, oh, I forgot that Dak can play really good football. You know?
Yeah.
This ain't rocket science, man. Look, earlier is a whole bunch of Dak was 16th, Jalen Hurts was 15th. And I was just before I got on this show, I was just about to tweet, 15 is a good number for Jalen Hurts. That's the same amount of interceptions he threw last year. That's a great number. So they can hold that for until the first game of the year. Let's not forget who had the turnover issues last year, and it wasn't my quarterback. You could try to hide behind that number 15, But make sure you sit that number of interceptions right next to it.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's get into these Dak throws, man. Let's just kind of talk about them real quick.
Yeah, let him fly.
Yeah, see, because this is what
I know
that boy said. I already did a video on this. That boy Dak out there looking good, bro.
Yeah, this the one. This the one.
Whoo, to Toba, Jakob,
That's
6,
guy, man.
6. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody, Jalen Tolbert is taking that wide receiver 3 position right now. I need to see it in the preseason game, but that boy has come to play this training camp.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah.
He looked comfortable.
Turpin, Dyson, and that's the starting D. That's the starting D right there. That's
the two. Turpin
those the ones.
And
6 touchdown.
They said, they've been saying that Turpin moving with an extra gear this year.
Yeah, that would be crazy because he already.
You know what helped, bro? I'm gonna say something that nobody's ever said, bro. There's a whole bunch of that we needed to get Dak 6'2" receivers and stuff like that. I feel like that year with Brandon Cooks has really helped Dak Prescott. I don't think he has to have a tall receiver no more. I think them days is over. You got to adjust your game. I feel like before they said every receiver has to be 6'2". Remember, we almost wouldn't even consider short receiver. A year of working with Cooks and just adjusting his throwing angle and knowing how to drop it into a shorter receiver. And I think Dak Prescott and Cooks, I seen it drop, like you see it took like them early games last year. That's why I feel like Cooks' ascension helped Turpin. Because before I don't even think they would consider somebody that short. But now I don't think Dak Prescott has a problem with throwing to a shorter receiver, which is great for us.
Yeah, like that touchdown right there. And what I liked that I saw them doing? They taking advantage of mismatches. That was Cook versus a linebacker. And they go right at it. You see what I'm saying? They taking advantage of yeah. They doing a real good job of they doing a real good job of matchup football.
I gotta send you a clip, boss. I gotta send you it might have slipped past the radar. He was running sprints the other day. Brandon Cook still got a gear, man. He turned on the burners.
Yeah. Nah, you can see it. Yeah, you can see he still got that juice.
He ain't slowed down. He got the burners still.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it right here. No, listen, I don't see how you can look at us right now, Rome, and don't get excited. I know people want to get mad, but how can you see the playmaking, the speed, and not get excited? See Micah turning that corner. It's just
CeeDee. This is gonna sound stupid. The best thing ever is CeeDee allowing these young receivers to get reps.
I agree.
They get so many extra reps. I know that sounds stupid.
No, it don't.
But
makes sense.
They get so many reps with Dak, not reps. Period. Reps with Dak, because I don't need reps with Trey Lance. I'm sorry, I don't. I need reps with Dak, and I think Tolbert has benefited the most. Tolbert need to send CeeDee Lamb a thank you card, like, yo, man, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Because the actual routes that he's getting able to, he would have been running all wide receiver 3 routes. Tolbert's getting some 1 routes and some 2 routes. Like, I think it's been perfect.
And see, man, that's just such good anticipation by Dak. You know what I'm saying? Now let's look at Trey. Let's take a look at Trey now.
Right before you bring Trey up, let me say something for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Can we keep it real?
Yeah.
Me and you've been watching football forever, bro. Can we stop acting like a older quarterback that's hitting his mental stride is a bad thing? I don't know what this goofy new culture is of Dak is old. Dak is in that age where quarterbacks they go into a zone. So that's why you seeing him with the anticipation and just the game is slow for him. And
you would be proud of me, Ron. You know what I'm doing a way better job of now?
Bad thing.
We lost Ron for a second. Ron, come back. Ron, come back. We lost Ron for a second. Oh, y'all give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get Ron back real quick. Let me call him. Oh, Ron, you back? Hold on real quick.
I'm back.
Okay, you back. You good.
Cool.
You was cooking too, bro.
And I got a new PC, but that's a story for after the show.
Okay. But what was you saying? You was cooking. What was you saying, brother?
Nah, can you hear me clearly? Am I still choppy?
You super clear. You sound clear.
All right, cool.
This can be.
Nah, I was saying that can we stop acting like quarterbacks with age and experience is a bad thing? I don't know. Look, I know Eagles fans hate Dak. I know national media want to hate Dak. But, every quarterback that I grew up in my time frame, when they hit their early 30s, it's like you got like a 4-year period where you just seeing the game differently. Everybody want to move on from Dak right now. You about to get the best Dak of his career to about 35, 36. Because it ain't got nothing to do with just arm talent. He's seeing the game differently. It's like he's had so many reps, he's mastering the game for real, and y'all want to send that off to somebody else? Like, here, take our masterpiece and he got the biggest thing you can have. He got such a chip on his shoulder, I'm sure, from last year. I just want to see him be able to take advantage of it. Like when you say, look at that anticipation, look at that touch on that football. And you want to get rid of that. You want to go to somebody like a Trey Lance, who you're about to bring up. That's in the very beginning stages of this thing, and start over. And waste the early years of CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, man. If y'all don't get out of here, I ain't even trying to hear it.
Wrong. This is what I done figured out, man, and I'm doing better this year, bro. I'm not debating them Dak people like I used to. I'm way better at that. Because at this point, especially all the Dallas Cowboy fans who hoping Trey Lance take Dak out. That's praying.
First of all, that better be dead.
They are praying. Like, listen, my numbers are down because it was some people that used to come faithfully. I don't see them no more. Because the reports and the film is out on Trey. And all the people that was out there like, oh yeah, Dak finna lose his job. They finna move on from Dak. Oh, this is Dak last run. They finna trade Dak. Now y'all don't want to show up no more.
Boss, last year when this almost a year to the date when we traded for him, about a month off. It was like mid-August, I feel like. I remember last year I did a live stream. I lost my mind, and I was like, and no disrespect, I'm just saying, like, I was just like, Trey Lance is not what y'all think he is. This is before all of the extra Mike McCarthy teaching and Schottenheimer and rebuilding his footwork and all this extra stuff. I was like, he ain't it, y'all, because you don't move off of a quarterback like San Fran did if he was. And everybody was like, nah, you don't understand. Give him time. And now when the reports is coming out because you can't hide them no more, I feel like I deserve an apology. Because
you ain't gonna get
Trey Lance is not it, and he was never it. And I don't know what y'all was thinking. This is not a movie. This is not Remember the Titans. He not about to be, I've been harnessing my power until I get on the field. No, he ain't good. He not waiting until the first they moving it a little further. Wait till training camp. Nah, you know what it need to be? Wait till the first preseason game. No. Stop. He bad. Like, at the end of the day, this what y'all gonna get out of Trey Lance. I promise you. You're gonna get a fake injury out of Trey. That's all you getting from him. You're gonna get my ankle hurt and IR for the year. Because they ain't got the nuts to cut. They don't got the balls to cut. So you're gonna get a fake injury and they're gonna keep him on IR. Cooper Rush gonna be our backup quarterback, and all of y'all gonna have to just eat it.
Ooh.
That's it. Trey Lance will lay on my shoulder. I know. Oh, I know. Look, and you know who he gonna be sitting next to? Sit next to Luke Schoonmaker, who's gonna get another fake injury. And y'all can IR it together for the rest of the like, they're not gonna cut either. You know we good for a fake injury, boss.
Yeah, no, you making all the sense in the world.
Trey about to sprain his ankle in 20 minutes. Oh, I can't even walk. I know.
Freaking real back. He just speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
They're gonna have the whole they gonna do this whole thing where they might bring Trey back in 4 weeks and they gonna be like, let's just leave him on there till next year. I know. And he gonna walk. And he gonna walk.
You can't look
and you know what?
That.
In 3 years, I might have to. He just need if I'm being nice, he just not ready.
That's all it is. He not.
It's not me being mean. He just needs like 2 or 3 more years.
Right.
And then you know what? In 3 years, he might be a serviceable backup or a low end starter.
Right.
But I don't want that as my starter. Like I don't know. Don't do that somewhere else.
People, and wrong. And people try to act like he ain't been in the league for 4 years. But hey, he could be like Jordan Love. No, he not.
No, you know who they think he is? They think he Kurt Warner. Remember Kurt Warner was like bagging groceries, but then like it just clicked one day. He's not Kurt Warner, yo. Let it go. They swear he just hard as this ain't a movie. This ain't a movie where it's like they just never believed in Trey Lance, and then one faithful preseason game, it all just clicked. And he went for 350. No, it ain't clicking. He threw the ball dead to Marquise Bell in his chest today. Go ahead. I know you got the clip spot on that.
I got it. And I'm gonna show first why people like him. When you see, because he on some prototypical stuff, this look good. He holding the ball like a bag of potato chips, but that look good. You know what I mean? Like,
whenever you're a quarterback and the first good clip you show me is you running, you already on a bad track.
All right, so then we go. And then, nice little throw right here. It's an on-time throw. It wasn't late. It wasn't early. It was on time. He waited till he was in his break. You know what I mean? Stared him down, But, hey, he completed it.
Down.
Yeah, he stared him down.
Look him in his soul.
I'm just keeping it real.
Hey, look, you know what's funny? We laughing, but the proper the proper safety, Kyle Hamilton taking that to the house.
Oh yeah, they jumping that quick.
Kyle Hamilton is taking that to the house.
And a good corner read that 3-step and jump that. For real.
Like, I'm not trying to hate because we're not gonna act like Dak Prescott has never thrown interceptions. That's not my goal.
But we just judging what we see. It's an on time.
It's small things like Dak
he
Prescott
waited.
Well, Dak Prescott would have looked off the safety.
Yeah, easily. And that throw would have been early with that. That throw would have been early with that. Yeah. That was late.
So the
throw
it was not
on
bad.
time.
It's the other stuff. Like you can't stare down a receiver like that.
Yeah. Then Marquise Bell, Trey Lance, Yeah.
I just look, if the Cowboys wanted to keep him around for a couple years because they like, all right, in 2-3 years he might be ready, I'll shut up, put him on IR, put him on practice squad or something or whatever. It ain't got to be IR. And just let him work. But stop trying to convince me he's better than even Cooper Rush. It's a lie.
Right. Yeah. Just Iski.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I'm not trying to
this ain't Dak Prescott. This ain't Dak Prescott, y'all. I'm sorry. I know y'all on the younger, bigger arm, bro. It's also staring down receivers, judgment. It's more than quarterback than big arm and young. It's decisions. Yeah. It's reading. It's touch. It's
this is what the fans need to realize, dogs. Y'all, if y'all had Trey Lance as y'all starting quarterback, y'all think y'all hate Dak Prescott.
Oh, they'll be mad.
Y'all think I'm being mean to Trey Lance? Y'all, the Cowboys fans is soft. Y'all not built for a Trey Lance development tour.
Right.
Y'all not built for your quarterback to throw 7 touchdowns through an 8-week period.
Oh no.
Like y'all just not built for that. Like y'all get mad at a quarterback that throw 4 touchdowns a week.
Yeah. So
you ain't ready for the stat line to say.
I'm gonna just tell all the
32
Cowboy
for
fans.
16, 112, 2 interceptions. Like y'all ain't built for that type of versus Washington.
No, absolutely not. And I see y'all super chats. I'm finna take them in just a second. I see all your super chats. I'm gonna tell you.
I slide ahead in a little bit anyway. So
we almost finished, Rome. We about done right now.
It's all
anyway.
good, bro.
But I just want to say,
and
man.
I'm telling y'all, this ain't our last show. I know we got here a little late.
Yeah.
We got stuff to talk about. I'm gonna be back on here.
Yeah, like plenty. Like I got 10 more clips we can talk about, but we gonna stop on this one. I want to say
I'll come back in this joint next week.
Let's do it next week, for real. We got none but time.
I'll come back here next week.
So check this out real quick before we get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm gonna say. For all the people that's hoping for Trey Lance to take Dak out, first, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they got it.
The film is showing that that's not gonna happen. It just would, at this point, it's way too many bad practices for you to trust him. Just even if he played balls out in preseason, you are goofy to trust preseason to take out Dak with all the tape you got on Dak. So my thing is just come on back, and then like get behind him. You know, the hoping that he was going to just be super quarterback and easily unseat Dak. Okay, that's over. Come sit down, join the rest of your fans, and root your quarterback on now.
I know this ain't the final word, but I'm gonna save my comment I got a comment for what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with you. But I know you said you wanted to. I'm gonna say that comment for my final part because I got something to say about the fan base and the team, but I don't want to do that now because it's gonna be anticlimactic. So I'll wait a second.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up then. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. I got some more, but we'll wrap it up. So I say this is my final word.
Yeah, you take your time. Huh?
Let me take my time because my boss said this should be climactic. Huh?
You killed that final word yesterday.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. Like,
shout out to Law Boss, man. That show was dope yesterday. Because at the end of the day, you got somebody out there with eyes that you trust. Yeah. And for sure. I appreciate Law too. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that y'all were showing him love. They was sending the super chats and the cash apps. And like, it's a billion people doing Cowboys content. But when you find people that you can trust, it's different. It's different. And, you know, Law out there with everybody's best interest in mind. That's one of the GOATs in the game. And he really hold it down for us. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan too. So I just thought yesterday was dope. And when you went into your bag yesterday, breaking down, what was that you was talking about yesterday? Damn it, it slipped my mind. Wasn't you talking about the fandom yesterday? If I'm not mistaken. Did I lose? Did it freeze again?
Nah, I just, man,
I forgot what you. Cause I remember, it was you had the final word, and then I remember Big Game was like, damn, that was real.
Oh yeah, my final word, what I actually said on the final word. Oh yeah. I was talking about how the fans and them empty seats was more so about like us being there to observe and being tired of like Stephen Jones and how they throw their best players under the bus and that type of stuff.
That's why earlier in the show I had to touch on that because you hit a button in me just saying like, you know what I'm saying? People think that the fans are just mad at the players, and they not just mad at the players. Mm-mm. They mad at ownership too. Yeah. You know, and that's why earlier that's why I was saying like they wanted to shine a light on the players and on Mike McCarthy. I'm like, yo, prove it. And in an indirect way, they pointed right back at themselves like, you prove it. Yeah. You do something too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure I get y'all, because I'm a fan of y'all just as much as, you know what I'm saying, I'm a fan of the team. Yeah. And like I said, it's trusted sources. That's why I was texting you and hitting you like, yo, the streets need you. And you took your little, you was on a break. You weren't hitting us every night. Because it's certain things that, like, I close my evening out. Like there's Cowboys content throughout the day. And then Boss closes is open and closes. Boss closed the day out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Nah, it's real. You know what I'm saying? So and it's always level-headed and real commentary when you know what I'm saying? You give me things to think about. You help me come up with ideas for the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, when y'all in your bag, it's almost like, well, the late night hype was another era, but I'm just saying it's pretty much it. It's like you own the late night and can't nobody get on your turf. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I say the same thing about you, man. Obviously, man. You know, just very and the thing. See, because I did a show called Not Goldilocks, and in that show, the main thing I was saying is stop trying to make us be other people. Don't try to make me wrong. Don't try to make Rome boss. Appreciate both of us. Because, see, when I need to get it real, but also optimistic, I need to listen to Rome. You see what I'm saying? If I need to get kind of into some investigative stuff, then I need to listen to Boss. You know what I mean? If I want to...
Because he's going to break it down so it can forever be broken.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. If I want to get a player breakdown thoroughly, okay, I'm going to listen to Scott. If I want a real good quality draft breakdown, I'm going to listen to Foots. You know what I mean? All of us got our thing. You know, all of us, it's what we are together. It's not like, you know, because the thing that you said before that made me do that Goldilocks show was when you were saying it was people trying to pressure you to be positive. And I was like, what?
But you got I'm always give you my real. So when the season ends and I'm pissed at the players, that's real.
That's real.
But then when I start thinking about ways to fix this team and my front office starts dropping the ball and I get pissed at them, that's real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'll roll into what I was going to say. I need everybody to take a step back, take a deep breath.
Is this your final word?
Yeah.
Don't give it yet. Don't give it yet. I got 3 super chats. Let me knock these out. Did your final word.
Don't
real quick. I'm gonna knock these out. My boy said, "Man, facts. Run before throw, looking like hurt, staring down folks. I'm good, man. I know
they not like us."
And that boy said they not like us. He said, "Now freaking ears off. They know wrong. They sorry and they apologize." They ain't gonna apologize.
Facts.
They should though. And then Stephen Carroll said, "I would be down for trading Hooker for Ridgeway."
So you about to bring something back up. You about to get.
That's a good one.
Hey,
that's
man,
a real good one.
I still lose sleep over that Ridgeway.
All right, let me say my final word, and then you go close out the show. Bet.
All
right. So first of all, on my final word. It's always good to do content with the OG Rome. We've been talking about this for about 3 weeks. You know, we need to do it. And we finally got around to it. Somebody else sent a super chat.
People don't know we talk during the day sometimes. They don't know.
Yeah. And people think that about us. They I don't know why people think that. It's like, nah, we talk all the time. It just be about us all stopping and getting on each other's calendar. That's what it's always about. Cause see, Rome doing content every day. I'm doing content by every day. We so busy keeping our ear to the ground and put good stuff out here that it's just hard to stop sometimes and say, "Hey, bro, let's do some work." Like I talked to Foster King about 2 months ago, and he was like, "Let's do it." We just never got around to it. You know what I mean? And
that'll be a good show. See,
yeah.
That's my learning show. When, like you, Okoye, Foots, you know what I'm saying? My boy Tuck. Like when certain people, football minds get on the joint, I get to that's when I don't even like the super chat. I don't like to say nothing in the chat. I like to acknowledge y'all, just listen. Cause I get to learn ball. I don't know ball as much as y'all do. Like y'all get real in depth. And I be just taking notes. I ain't gonna hold you. I be like, oh, word.
Nah, this the greatest community, bro. Like this community it's full of outstanding people. Just like man, you cold.
That's what everything built on respect, bro.
Yeah.
It's built. You know that sign I keep behind me. I keep it lit up every time. Most people overlook that. I'm always going to be humble in my approach because that humility come out of respect. People think it's a weakness.
Yeah.
It's not. Humility makes you respect. You respect everything from your opponent to your brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you have respect for somebody, you approach them with a certain amount of just vigor, understanding, and everything like that. Everything is built off of just being humble and having humility when you approach something. That's because you don't feel like you're perfect. You feel like you can always grow. That's why I keep that over my shoulder. I want to hustle. You know I'm a hustle boss. You know I'm making content. I'm going to work hard. But I'm going to be humble in it as far as I don't feel like I can never, like sometimes you get too cocky, you get too arrogant, like our front office, and you wake up and be like, oh, and you get sat down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I always want to move like that. So that's why when I approach y'all, you always hear me show y'all nothing but the utmost respect. And that's on purpose. That's never accident.
Yeah, and I appreciate
shout out to the Qs. I see my dog in there.
Yeah, Pastor Taft, man. Good man. Good man. So my final word is this, man. I'm excited. You know, and there's no better person to help you see the good in what we have than you, Ron. I'm gonna say this story and then I'm gonna give you the final word.
All right, go ahead.
I was in college, Ron, right? And I was aggressive student because I had a degree, but I had a trash job. So I went back to school because I was like, nah, I gotta do better, right? So I was hungry, I was aggressive, I was trying to make all A's, I was trying to stand out. So I was a senior, bro, and I got an A- in the class. And I was talking to my mentor, and I was mad. I was real mad. I was like, man, he cheated me, man. I supposed to got an A+. Oh, I was a 95.5. You supposed to round that up, right? And so my mentor said, Marcus, tell me some of the things that you told me last week. He said, you got into the sales program? I said, yep. He said, how many people get in that program? I said, 40. 40 out the whole business school? I said, yeah. So 4 out of 5,000? I said, yep. So only 4 out of 5,000 got in, you won? I said, yep. He said, so you got into that entrepreneurship school too. How many got in that? 40. How many people in the business school? 5,000. You got in? Yep. Now, you been making all A's? Yep. You go graduate summa cum laude, top 3%? Yep. You mad over A-? I said that story because that's wrong. Wrong, that dude that know how to bring you back, right? Like to where, yes, that A+ was important, but Rome go shake you sometime and say, but boss, but fans, we still got CeeDee Lamb, we still got Dak Prescott, we still got Tyler Smith, we got Tyler Guyton playing like an all-pro. We got Trayvon Diggs. We got Trayvon Diggs coming back. So, I want to just say that as my final word, is I appreciate what you bring to the space. That's my final word.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro. Trust me. Don't ever think I don't appreciate you. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's real. Take a deep breath. Look at your roster. Look at the DeRon Blands and the Trayvon Diggs. And we got so many young, great players that sometimes you get numb to it because you're like, well, do something in the playoffs. But I wanted to say this about the team, about the players. The last 2 years before this embarrassing playoff loss, and I know people hate when I bring it up, but it is what it is. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you ain't gonna never learn nothing. The last 2 years, the media and the world was able to pin everything on Dak Prescott.
Yeah. Facts.
So you could go back into the offseason and feel like I did my job, my quarterback. And I don't be naive enough to think that some of the players on the team haven't feeling trapped to what the media says. I've heard some quotes and some interviews where the players weren't quite supporting Ford like they needed to be.
Right.
Because you listen to the negativity of your quarterback all day and it starts to seep into your mind.
Right.
That's why I want you to start paying attention to what's happening this offseason. Where you start to see like Dak Prescott's peers is finally starting to acknowledge, you know what? He's a pretty damn good quarterback. That's why you get the 16th ranked quarterback or 16th ranked player in the entire NFL. Dak Prescott, the same dude that people act like can't play football. But the special thing about this offseason is it was the first time in a long time everybody had to look themselves in the mirror. Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb. Remember that interview that happened was it February? right after the Super Bowl, when CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons sat down. Please go back and revisit that.
Yeah.
Because there was so many gems. It was on Micah Parsons' podcast. Please go back and revisit that. Rewatch it again now that the whole offseason has happened. And realize that from them to the most lowest players on the roster, everyone left that playoff game feeling like they didn't do their job. And that's a powerful tool to come back into the next season with. Because if you go into the season thinking that the only person that didn't do their job is your quarterback, you don't work hard. Our entire team, coaching staff, down to the lowest string of player that's still on the team, spent the whole offseason hearing how bad we were, and you legitimately had to digest it. Not the Cowboys keep failing because Dak keeps messing up. Oh no, you go back and watch that Green Bay game and everybody, the secondary letting players run free. The pass rush didn't show up. No running game. Coaches didn't make adjustments. Dak Prescott threw inners. Everybody played bad. And I think that that's going to be our most valuable tool going into this year. Because for the first time in a long time, like seriously, since I can remember, boss, we legitimately entering the season where people think we're going to be bad and they believe it. I don't think it's like false.
Yeah.
I think people really believe. I think the Cowboys kind of trash.
Yeah.
And that's a dangerous game to play with their team with this much talent. I ain't that stupid. But there are some people that have convinced themselves that the Cowboys aren't a good team. And that's why I've been collecting receipts. Remember I said that when we first got on here?
Yep.
I cannot wait to break them out around November, December. Because there's a lot of people out there saying, I've been seeing people saying the Cowboys might win 6 or 7 games.
Crazy.
And I'm like, okay. So you got players with legitimate chips on their shoulders, and you got the lowest expectations in years. Watch what that add up to. That's my final word. Watch what that add up to.
Love it.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Love, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy,
That boy,
we don't tread softly,
Tuck in the
but not
house. What's
flossy,
up, Tuck?
the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Love, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. It's hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, grand to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.